Welcome back, everyone. Today we're diving into the wild world of cults. Buckle up, because these stories are going to blow your mind. We're talking spaceships, Kool-Aid, and some seriously strange beliefs, like what makes people join these groups? And what really goes on behind closed doors? Let's get creepy. Okay, so picture this. San Diego, 1997. 39 people are found dead in a mansion, all wearing matching tracksuits and Nikes. They believed a UFO was trailing the Hale-Bopp comet and they needed to leave their earthly vessels to board it. I mean, come on, they even had their bags packed. Who doesn't love a good UFO story? But this is next level. They called themselves Heaven's Gate, and their leader, Marshall Applewhite, convinced them it was their ticket to the afterlife. You guys know this one, right? Jonestown. It's like the OG cult story. Jim Jones, the charismatic leader, created this whole utopia in Guyana. Sounds kind of nice, right? Except it wasn't. It turned out to be a nightmare. Jones controlled everything, and I mean everything. What people ate, what they wore, who they talked to. And it ended in the most tragic way possible. A mass suicide where over 900 people, including children, drank cyanide-laced Flavor Aid. Seriously, who does that? Okay, get ready for some serious creepiness, Charles Manson. He was like this magnetic but seriously messed up dude who convinced a bunch of people, mostly young women, to follow him to a ranch. They called themselves the Family. Sounds sweet, right? Wrong. Manson believed in this whole race war thing he called Helter, Skelter. He ordered his followers to commit a series of brutal murders, including the horrific Sharon Tate murders, thinking it would somehow start this apocalyptic war. It's like straight out of a horror movie. Chapter 4. Om Shinrikyo Terror in the Tokyo subway. This one hits close to home because it shows how dangerous cults can be. Om Shinrikyo, a Japanese cult, was all about this weird mix of Buddhism and apocalyptic prophecies. They even recruited scientists and had their own freaking chemical weapons lab. In 1995, they released sarin gas on the Tokyo subway, killing 13 people and injuring thousands. It's terrifying to think that people could be brainwashed to do something so horrific. Chapter 5. Branch Davidians' Fire in Waco. This one is intense. Remember Waco? The Branch Davidians, led by David Koresh, believed the apocalypse was coming. They stockpiled weapons in their compound in Waco, Texas. The ATF and FBI got involved, and it turned into a 51-day siege that ended in a deadly fire. 76 people, including Koresh, and many children died. It's still a super controversial case with a lot of unanswered questions. Chapter 6. Raelism. Wait, they believe what? This one's just weird, guys. Raelians believe that humans were created by aliens called the Elohim. And get this, they think these aliens look just like us. They even have a whole cloning thing going on, claiming they can achieve eternal life through cloning. Like, what? It's like a sci-fi movie gone wrong. Chapter 7. The Order of the Solar Temple. Death by Fire and Poison. This one is dark, guys. The Order of the Solar Temple was obsessed with the apocalypse and believed in reincarnation. But here's the messed up part. They thought they had to leave their physical bodies to be reborn on another planet. And how did they do that? Through a series of mass suicides by fire and poison. It's seriously disturbing stuff. Chapter 8. The Anthill Kids, the name says it all. Okay, this one is just plain disturbing. The Anthill Kids were this Canadian cult led by this guy, Roche Thériault, who called himself Moise. He was like a dictator, controlling every aspect of their lives and subjecting them to horrific abuse. We're talking torture, mutilation, the works. It's one of those stories that makes you want to take a shower after hearing it. Chapter 9. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Wait, pasta is religion now. Okay, this one's kind of funny. The Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster is a satire religion that started as a protest against teaching intelligent design in schools. They believe in a flying spaghetti monster who created the universe. It's totally absurd, but it makes a point about religious freedom and critical thinking. Plus, who doesn't love spaghetti? Chapter 10. The movement for the restoration of the 10 Commandments of God when the world doesn't end. This Ugandan cult believed the world was going to end in the year 2000. They even sold all their possessions and waited for the apocalypse. When it didn't happen, well, things got really, really bad. They held a service in a church and it ended in a horrific fire that killed over 300 people. It's a tragic reminder of how dangerous cult mentality can be. Outro, stay weird, stay safe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which cult you found the craziest. I'm seriously creeped out right now, but also kind of fascinated. It's like, what makes people believe this stuff? Let's discuss in the comments. And remember, stay safe out there and don't join any cults.